Let's just get right into it. Yep, okay, my mic's working. Alright, everyone, welcome back to Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations, Episode 2, Part 3. On the last episode, we proved Ronnie, I think that was his name, we proved that he did not steal the ancient urn. And you may be thinking that is a win, but actually, his alibi just proved he may have murdered this guy at KB Security. So we are gonna prove that he didn't do it, I guess? Maybe? I don't know. We're gonna have to see what happens. It's October 13th, 3:02 p.m. in the Wright & Co. law offices. Let's just get right into it. You know, I'm glad we found the urn and all, but poor Mr. Delight got arrested again. Well, supposedly, Mr. Delight was in the CEO's office when the murder occurred. No way, Jose! I don't buy it!
But the one who proved that Mr. Delight was there was Mr. Nick himself, at least from what I can understand.
Also, this is probably going to be a shorter stream, because I have a college class in, like, an hour and a half. So, I gotta leave for that. Looks like you did too good of a job this time, Nick. Well, how about we get started looking into the KB security murder?
I think I'm gonna head back to Curine Village for a little while, if that's alright.
Sure, but why?
I'm gonna bring the sacred urn back and have some people take a look at it.
Oh, that's a good idea. I think I'll go with...
Oh, Mystic Maya, you should stay here.
I think I made Pearl's voice higher, but...
I want you two to spend some special quality time together, full of love and happiness.
Pearls is so caught up in her fantasy, she forgot there's a murder to solve. Sacred urn given to Pearls.
Now remember, no fighting, okay?
She's gone. Okay, Nick, time to get going on this murder investigation. I guess talk about the sacred urn, maybe? You must be relieved we got the sacred urn back, huh?
You bet!
But there's something a little different about it. Don't man me, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? I mean, take a look at the... Oh, yeah. It says Amy again. The urn we got back says Amy, like it always used to. Oh yeah, you're right. Plus, the vase has pink splotches on it now. I'm sure they weren't there before. Maya doesn't know, but 1 year ago when the urn was broken, the repairer accidentally turned Mystic Maya's Amy into I Am. And that repairer was one mechanically unskilled little Pearls. But still, I don't remember ever seeing pink splotches on it. Yeah, it's the paint. Is it possible that urn is a fake? I'm sure Pearls will find out about that once she gets back to Curine Village. Yeah, I suppose. Now that I think about it, Maya hasn't been back to Curine Village in a long time. So, I guess people still go to Curine Village to do their training, right? Yep, if you want to become a spirit medium, you need to undergo severe training. So why haven't you been training lately, Maya? Well, lately I've been thinking of heading to a channeling dojo to do just that. Channeling dojo? Huh? Sounds pretty serious, whatever that is. If you're gonna train, you have to be serious. Otherwise, real tragedies can happen. Like, Turnabout and Reunion. Sorry. Is that what happened? Is what happened last year still bothering you? Yep, and we're gonna get into that. That murder in her village. It happened because the power of channeling was misused. I mean, not really. It was just... This one girl was like, I gotta cover up my past. That's why it happened. When a medium uses the Curane technique, she temporarily loses her own will. So when an especially strong spirit is summoned, the spirit medium can get taken over and even forced to commit terrible crimes. Yeah, again, that's not what happened. Spoiler alert. What's worse, in those cases, the spirit medium has no memory of what happened. That murder. It wasn't your fault, Maya. You know that, don't you? I suppose not, but I guess I'm still a bit shaken up, that's all. Sounds like being the master of Curain is going to be a heavy responsibility. Do we need to ask about what to do? I go out and investigate the murder. Okay, KB security. Okay. Hey, why don't we ask Miss Delight? She should know. Besides, I want to ask her about some stuff about motorcycles. Motorcycles? You're not thinking of getting one, are you? I'm not the same little Maya who used to be happy with her dinky little bike, Nicky boy. Speaking of asking around, I've got a few questions of my own for Mr. Delight. Okay, well, let's make sure to go to the detention center, too. Alright, let's get going. Detention center. Is he here yet? I already told you, it's not me! Sad, pitiful mind that tapers into silence. Sounds like they're interrogating Mr. Delight right now. Man, we don't have enough time as is. Yeah, well, I guess the police are going crazy just like we are. Yesterday, they thought he was just a thief, but now they got a murder case on their hands. I guess you're right. That guard over there looks a little bit on edge, too. He never talks. I think he's only spoken, like, once. Come on, we'll just have to get back later. Alright. Okay, well then, let's go to Miss Delight's first. Best mouse hideout. Oh, Nicky boy! Maya! Miss Delight. All I wanted to do was to help my dear Ronnie! Yeah, but I guess it ended up hurting his case. Don't say that, Nick. She doesn't need your help beating herself up. Hey, Nicky boy, please help Ronnie. He's not a killer, I swear. My Ronnie wouldn't hurt a fly. Alright, I'll poke around and see what I can find out. Really? Are you serious? Oh, I'm so happy. I knew asking for your help was the right thing to do. I don't know what I could do to help anymore. I had no idea Miss Delight had such a vulnerable side. Dude. Listen carefully, Nicky boy. My Ronnie would never, ever kill anyone. It's just not in him. I don't think he would either, Nick. Yeah, but you have to admit, he's got a bit of a temper to him. I mean, you know, yeah, it's not that hard to imagine him just snapping and screaming, please die! I mean, not really. You would never say that. Anyway, Miss Delight, he might not be a killer, but he's still going around saying that he's a thief. I already told you, that's just a fantasy for him. Miss Delight, I hate to say it, but you're the one living in a fantasy world. But what? How dare you say that to me, Nicky boy? I know everything about my Ronnie. We don't have any secrets between us. He's in an affair, calling it right now. Ronnie isn't the thieving type. He's so honest that he wouldn't even sneak a nap. Well, there was the whole blackmail letter, though. He's so honest that he wouldn't even steal a glance. A thief. The very idea. Guess I just don't get it. Huh? Get what? I can't understand how they can be so different and yet be such a happy couple. Yeah, they sure are different. Come on now, Nicky boy. It's not that mysterious, is it? It was love at first sight. For me, anyway. What? For you? Let's talk more about this. So was it really love at first sight when you first met Mr. Delight? Oh, Mr. Cause Delight, he's happy. That's a good one. Well, maybe not at first sight, but Ronnie saved my life. Saved your life? How does that work one day when two robbers suddenly rushed in? Well, I'm not the kind to just curl into a little ball in a corner, so I fought back. Robbers? Yes, they took me hostage. I was so frightened. They were both carrying these huge knives, and I broke down into tears. Yeah, I would too if I were in that situation. Oh, I think I get it. Did Mr. Delight come running to save you? Yes, exactly. I remember he looked so handsome in that guard uniform of his. He went right up to those two knife-wielding robbers and screamed in their faces. Please stop it, he screamed. I could see the robber's faces turning pale. High-pitched shriek of his does have a surprisingly strong effect on people. Then, crying and swinging his arms like crazy, he attacked the two robbers. All by himself, he came to save me, a total stranger, all by himself. He was so scared that he was crying and shaking, but he still risked his life for me. Wow, that's a great story. Yes, he may not look it, but in a tough situation, there's no one better. That's why I fell in love with him like I did. So romantic. I'd fall in love too, I guess. Nick, I hope you'll do the same for me if I ever get taken hostage. With Maya, that possibility always seems to loom in the not-so-distant future. I think that was a satisfying gulp. Alright. I hate these kinds of people more than anything. You mean ace detectives? No, I'm fine with ace detectives. Oh, so then you must mean thieves. No, they're alright too. I just hate thieves that pretend to be ace detectives. They just make me need to clear my throat. There's nothing I hate more than cowardly men. By the way, why did you go to Detective Atme's office anyway? Well, as the trial went on, I started to get more and more anxious. I went there to try to find out more about the real criminal. The real criminal? Yes, obviously the real Mask to Mask is not my Ronnie, right? Yeah? And Detective Atme knew more about Mask to Mask than anyone else. They mentioned him on the Great People Around Town segment on TV. So then you went there to ask him some questions. That's right, I'll do whatever it takes to save my man. His secretary said the ace detective isn't in right now, but I forced my way past her and into his hideout. I wouldn't exactly call that office if it's a hideout. That bag was sitting right there on top of the table. Right, there's the bag that the urn was in. Oh yeah, we saw that bag there yesterday, too. There's nothing lower than someone who would try to pin a crime on someone else. Okay, KB Security. This is where the real money is. Miss Delight, do you know about KB Security? Don't be silly, of course I do. That's where my Ronnie works. So she thinks he still works there, huh? And yet, according to what we heard today... Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Ron Delight was once an employee of KB Security. I think this was Godot's voice. He was a professional security guard. Ron quit. He doesn't work there anymore. Looks like Miss Delight doesn't know. KB Security is only about 20 minutes away. By motorcycle, that is. Larry told me that it takes 30 minutes by car. Well, I have to admit, I tend to fly pretty fast on my bike. To make it to KB Security that fast, are you sure you aren't literally flying? Why don't I give you a ride sometime? Or better yet, how about now? No, I'll pass, thanks. Why don't you just tell us where it is and we'll go ourselves? What a scaredy cat you are, Nick. Miss Delight told us the location of KB Security. Okay, let's head over there right away, Nick. Do I need to show her anything at the current moment? Maybe his wallet? Yeah. That's Ronnie's wallet! It was found at KB Security on the night of the murder. Ronnie and I went out to the dinner early that evening. I'm sure he had his wallet with him then. So it's true then, he must have dropped it at the crime scene. Does she know anything about blackmail? Do you know about this? Oh, is that a letter addressed to my Ronnie? Sorry, but I hate it when people poke their noses into other people's business. It looks like Miss Delight doesn't know about it, which means she has no idea that her husband was being blackmailed. Okay, what does this say again? It's been like a week since I've played. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 AM. If you don't, take that red diamond you received the other day instead. Okay, something about a red diamond. If this is letters for him, at least. Okay, and all that other stuff was about the murder. What about this? Ah, I know what that is! It's one of those key cards from Ronnie's company. Come to think of it, it's been a long time since I've seen that one. It's probably because Ron doesn't work there anymore. What about this? Anything? Nah. Maybe Mask to Mask? So this is Mask to Mask, huh? I wonder what kind of a house he lives in. Who knows? Maybe it's exactly like this house. I'm gonna come in here. The walls in here look thick. Just like you'd expect in a CEO's office. Apologize if you hear dog howling. My landlord's dog is a little anxious. Hey, it's you guys! Oh, it's Detective Gumshoe. Today was a real train wreck for you guys, huh? Sure was, pal. That prosecutor made real fools out of us. Yeah, I feel for you. Wow, it's not like you at all. I thought you'd be more like, oh, that was great. You guys got what you deserve, pal. Ho, ho, ho. Or something to that effect. Do I really sound like that to you, pal? If the gumshoe fits. That's a good one.
Well, anyway. The point is, I could tell when someone puts their heart into their jobs, and I can sympathize when things don't go your way. Sometimes I feel like wrong is the only way things go for us detectives.
Wow, I had no idea Detective Gumshoe was such a nice guy. No, he's a chill guy. He's just, you gotta warm up to him. Now, if this little love fest is over, maybe we can start investigating. What? What? Tell me what happened, pal. Detective Gumshoe, tell us what you know about the murder.
Okay, but the thing is, I'm really not supposed to.
Hey, come on. What about how we put our hearts into our work? Things are really working against us right now, and we need help.
Okay, I'll tell you, just don't start crying on me, okay, pal?
Okay, I won't cry on you, pal.
The victim's name is Kane Bullard. He was the CEO of KB Security and a pretty big fella in his own right. His corpse was discovered at 9 this morning. His estimated time of death was 1 in the morning on October 12th. Cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head, probably an object in this room.
Happened at exactly the same time that Mask to Mask was stealing the urn, huh? Time of death, 10-12. Hemorrhaging from blood trauma to the head. Okay. So why did it take almost an entire day to discover the body?
There's a good explanation for that one. Bullard's body was stashed away inside that safe.
Safe?
Well, it is pretty big. Nobody had heard from him, and when they opened the safe this morning, out he came.
Oh, so the body fell out. That white string must be the shape from when he fell out. I think we still need more information about Mr. Billiard. Maybe you could start by getting the man's name right. Yeah, have some respect for the deceased, Maya. So, what happened to Mask to Mask?
He's at the detention center. She disappeared when the heist took place. I was hiding at the crime scene. Yeah, right. That's the lamest thing I've ever heard. That's how you just knew he was the thief.
That would explain how he was able to retrieve the stolen item he keeps bragging about.
Yeah, he just did that to make himself look like a great detective, that's all. There's just one thing I can't figure out about his first heist.
His first heist?
Yeah, the Terror of Amanon case. There's a witness on that one.
A witness?
Here, save the newspaper clipping. Since the thief is already under arrest, you guys can keep it.
Alright, what does it say here? The Gem and the Thief. Hey, this guard here. Haven't I seen him somewhere before? It's pretty small, so it's kind of hard to see, but now that she mentions it... Yeah, okay. Who is the... Okay, guess we're not finding out who the guard is. Let's talk about Godot. Oh, that prosecutor! I really don't like that guy! The way he used our own evidence to do that to Mr. Delight?
Yeah, I think he did that way just because he knew it'd hurt more. That's what my gut tells me anyway.
So who is that Java-addicted masked maniac anyway?
Prosecutor Godot, he's quite the enigma, huh? Thing is, pal, I never even heard of that guy before. He just showed up one day at the prosecutor's office, came out of nowhere.
That's right, he said this was his first case as a prosecutor.
It's true, according to the records anyway. But... no way, he's an amateur. He's an Iceman in court, a maverick that gave me goosebumps.
Goosebumps? You?
Yeah, I knew something was off about him, so I asked around. Nobody would talk to me, they all just turned the other way.
Poor Detective Gumshoe, I had no idea you were so unpopular.
No, that's not what I meant.
The Godot guy acts like he knows me and he has a grudge against me. I get the feeling he's hiding some kind of dark secret. Okay, can we show anything else to Gumshoe? Can we ask him about the guard?
This was his first heist, and I guess I underestimated him. Sure, I was gonna get him, so I was careless and lost the info on the witness.
By witness, do you mean the guard in this photo?
Yeah, he and the detective worked together to try catching Mask to Mask.
But he got away anyway, huh?
That guard, I got the weird feeling that I've seen him around lately.
Oh, this is probably, Ronnie. But that's who it is. Anything on this? Detective Gumshoe about this right here?
Sorry, it's hard to believe there's a limit to how much my brain can hold.
Okay.
This is proof that Ron DeLight was here at the crime scene when the murder happened. His wallet and his keycard, huh?
I think we need to ask Mr. Delight some more about those two things. What about the blackmail letter? About this blackmail letter.
Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about it too, pal. Why would Kane Bullard have been blackmailing Ron Delight anyway?
Well, Mr. Delight used to work at KB Security, right? But what was it that made him quit? Nick, that's it! Maybe that's the same reason he's being blackmailed.
Well, I'm in the middle of investigating that right now.
Oh, alright. Maybe this.
Remember, don't tell anyone about that emblem, okay, pal?
Does the thief ever send these to the police?
No, always to the victims. Up until now, the victims have always come to us looking for help, though.
It's not what happened this time, you mean? Wait a minute, this is the safe they were looking at the beginning of the trial. Because they opened a safe. Hold on. Because the intro cinematic, it didn't look like what was stolen was at that museum. Is this related at all? I don't know.
Listen up, if you guys ever get one of these calling cards, I want you to come to us right away, got me?
Yeah, sure. Okay, I think that's all we need right now. Because the other stuff is related to the burglary, and we already solved all that. Oh, we could go to the security guard office, too. Okay. Bro, what is this? Freaking Roger Rabbit? Wow. This is really something else. For a security guard office, it sure doesn't feel secure. KB security guard. Oh, I just remembered Larry might be. Hey, Nick, what's up? Ah, so he is here. Hey, yo, how's it hanging, dude? And you got my sweet little Maya with you, too. Hi, Larry. Here, I was working my fingers to the bone, and in walks an angel. I've got no problems with the daytime date. It's all good. No, that's not what we're here for. We're investigating the Bullard murder case. Huh? Oh, yeah, that's right. You're a lawyer, aren't you? He's so hopelessly clueless. Well, if it's about the murder case, boy, I've got some good info for you. Really? What is it? Well, I don't mind sharing with my sweet little Maya, but Nick here is a different story. Larry, I thought you two were old school buddies. That was then, and this is now. So what's this good info you were talking about, Larry? Hey, I'm a guard, a pro. I can't just give away information for free. He wants a bribe? I thought professionals were more. I didn't know. Honest? Can you talk to him, Maya? That's Phoenix. Larry, tell us already. What's the good info? Hey, I like that. This kitten has got some claws. Okay, you really want to know? Yes, so tell me. Okay, so the thing is, Ron Delight was an employee here, and naturally, since I'm a pro, I looked into his background. Follow me? Yes, you're a pro. I follow you. Go on. Well, 1 year ago, Ron Delight was fired. There was no warning at all. It just happened all of a sudden. I know this is a small company, but I think that was pretty awful. Guess he must have done something bad to have gotten fired like that. Like maybe skipping out of work to go pick up hot chicks or something. No, that's just you. So what is it like to be a part-time security guard? Let me tell you, it's tough. Well, you know me, I get by alright, I guess. But first, I have to keep my eye on those monitors all the time. Monitors? There's security cameras set in each room around the building. It's really hard. Sometimes I feel like my eyes are gonna fall out. Oh. If I see something suspicious, I have to contact one of those teams. What teams? Security teams for this company. They're supposedly the best in the business. But I'm no amateur either, so if it's something small, I don't bother calling them. So in other words, you basically watch TV screens all day long. I wouldn't call it that, Phoenix. You were in this office when the murder took place, weren't you? Why do you say that? This is just a part-time job for me, and I can't operate the equipment, and I'm dumb. Even if it is part-time and you are dumb, you're still in charge of security here. Hey, give me a break! Don't try to pin the whole thing on me! That's not fair, Nick! Huh? I don't think you can expect someone like him to take any responsibility. Anyway, the point is you were here that night, right? Oh, he was doing something. Oh no, I knew something smelled bad, and it was the butts after all. Well, it's like I always say. That was then, and this is now, okay? Because I'm gonna have to break his Cyclops after all. Alright. Well, I know I can't break them now. But let's at least try and figure out what we're looking for. Night of the crime. On the night of the crime, were you working hard like you were supposed to?
What? Of course I was. Why wouldn't I have been?
Didn't you sneak out of work just yesterday to go see Miss Delight?
But that was... and this...
Is there any chance that you snuck out of work last night to...
Never, I didn't sneak out. I'll tell you what, I'll even bet you $1.
$1? Wow, no, that's confidence.
What's with that drenched in the rain puppy look on your face?
Do you have evidence that I left my position, or are you just pulling my chain? Okay. We need evidence he wasn't manning his station. It's not that photo from earlier, because I think that's of Ron, and also Larry wasn't working here. Hey Larry, what are they?
What
Did you say,
Hey man, it's not like I have to know what they are to do my job. I always thought they were just some kind of decoration or something.
Oh boy. How did this guy ever get a job here anyway? Well, the mask's coat here. Hey Larry, this is your jacket, isn't it?
That's right.
Did you know you hung it right on top of some kind of lever?
Yeah, sure. I was told to never ever touch that lever. She scowled and huffed at me. Something terrible will happen if you do. Got it, Greenhorn?
So why hang your jacket on such an important lever?
Because it got me curious. If the jacket's weight pulls that lever down, that's what they call an accident. Doesn't that suspense just kill you? Don't you want to know what'll happen, huh?
It's true, it's killing me too. What about you, Nick? Yeah, but for a different reason. Got the writing on the wall. Someone's written on the poster in fine print. The guard's 5 commandments. Wow, this sounds serious. Let's see what it says. Number 1, obey thy superior. Number 2, respect thy superior. Number 3, smile at thy superior. Number 4, salute thy superior. Number 5, love thy superior. Number 5, buy no donuts for the superior upon command. It's signed Wendy Oldbag, head supervisor!
She's one tough old bird, let me tell you. Cross her and you come face to face with a real genuine ray gun.
Yeah, sounds scary, alright.
Well, fortunately she's on vacation, that's why I'm so relaxed right now.
What's the bag?
That's my partner's seat.
Your partner?
Well, that's what I call her. She's my superior, actually kind of a weird old lady.
There's tea spilled all over that machine, you know?
Oh, don't worry about it. Just the other day I spilled some chocolate milk on mine. Still works fine, more or less. They really know how to build them, I guess.
Okay. There's potato chips here. Oh, this is the chocolate milk.
Those screens there show what's going on all over the building, everywhere. It's my job to keep a steady eye on them, all of them.
Wouldn't sound so smug if I were you. Can you watch regular TV on these too? If anyone would sit here and watch TV instead of working, it's Larry.
Hey Maya, I'm a pro, okay? Besides, you can't get regular TV on it.
How do you know that, Larry?
Because that was my first bit of investigation, if you know what I mean. I know what you're thinking. It was a professional investigation, alright?
This chair.
It's my workstation. Pretty cool, huh? Keep a steady eye on the monitors and use that mic for communicating.
Look at this equipment. It must be hard to operate.
No biggie. I think there's an instruction manual somewhere in this room.
Somewhere? Instruction manual? What are you gonna do in an emergency?
Well, I guess I'd start by calmly looking for the instruction manual. During that time, my partner, the old lady, would calmly look for her reading glasses. That's what us security professionals call teamwork.
Even Maya and Pearls could run this place better. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Examine everything with a whiff of old bag on it. I got an achievement for that. Okay. Well, I think that's everything here. I realized I forgot to investigate here. What's the desk? This must be the CEO's desk. It's a lot simpler than I would have thought. Hey, that looks like a super soft chair. Let me try it out just for a second. Oh, nice. I feel just like a CEO. Hey, you, whip me up a cup of some really expensive import tea and some scones. Move it. Ah, this is the life.
The victim sat in that chair just before he was brutally killed, you know.
Eek! Ooh, there's a button here. Let's see.
Bruh. Hey, cut it out. Don't press that.
That was pretty funny. I never knew Detective Gumshoe could jump like that. What is that button anyway?
It's an emergency buzzer. It says it right there on the panel.
Oops, you're right. It's written right there. Nick, how many times have I told you to read the instructions first?
This alarm's connected to the basement guard room. It's used to summon security up here.
Really? Then it's possible on the night of the crime. Ooh, so when the CEO was attacked, do you think that maybe he pressed that buzzer?
Yeah, I thought about that, so I asked around down there. But they said that the buzzer never went off that night. Also, we couldn't find any fingerprints on the buzzer. Mr. Bullard, the victim, wasn't wearing any gloves, by the way, just so you know.
I think we better go and talk to the guard about that emergency buzzer. By guard, does that mean Larry? Because I guess that would prove he wasn't there, if he doesn't know if it went off or not. Wow, look at that huge framed photo. Tall mountains rising majestically against a dark and cloudy sky. There's a title written at the bottom of the photo. The greatest sunrise of my life. This is it? This was his best sunrise? Either this guy didn't get out enough or he had really rotten luck with the weather. Maybe if he had lived a little longer, he would have seen some better days. Maya, a man has just been brutally murdered. Ew, think about it. A dead guy was laying in here all night.
Yeah, oh, by the way, don't bother asking about fingerprints. There were none.
Well, somebody opened this safe on the night of the crime, right? Yeah, and so? Well, if Mr. Bullard's body was hidden in there, it must mean that it was opened by either the killer or the victim, right? Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, I got some bad news for you, pal. Are you ready?
Okay, shoot.
Opening this baby's no piece of cake. There are only a few people who know how to open this safe, pal.
Yeah, and?
Everyone that knows how to open this safe had airtight alibis. I checked. Everyone except one, that is.
I'm almost afraid to ask.
Former security chief Ron Delight.
What? Ron Delight? He was a security chief? Ron? So he knew how to open the safe, huh?
Yeah, sorry for raining on your parade there, pal.
Alright, let's talk about the outline. This rope. You think it fell out of the safe when it was opened? Maya. You're an adult. I don't think so. So you mean... Yeah, I think this string shows where and how the corpse was lying. You mean... The victim, he was killed by being crushed by the safe door? Maya. What are we doing? She can't be serious, can she? It's this binder. Check out this big, thick binder here. Leave the heavy lifting to me, Nick! Reading a file isn't exactly back-breaking work, just a little hard on the eyes. Ah! What did you find out, Nick? This file, it's not about any sort of security operations or anything. This huge file is all about Mask to Mask. It's filled with info on him. What? What kind of info? It's filled with incredibly detailed information about his methods in the crime scenes. Hey, Nick! Look at the last page! It's a list. Let's see. Tier of Eminon, $100,000. This looks like a list of all the treasures that Mask to Mask stole. So then $100,000 is the value of the stolen item. That sounds kind of low to me. How much was the blackmail? $50,000. So that's half the value. I think I'd better secretly make a copy of this list. Okay. Gumshoe has like the best theme. Ooh, you can investigate this too. This looks like some kind of bookshelf rolling cabinet hybrid. I can't get in between these two shelves! Don't strain yourself trying. It looks like the shelves are controlled by a special panel. So I guess it's one shelf at a time, huh? Looks like they're filled with bunches of files. Yeah, files filled with data about security jobs they were hired to handle. It'd be a good night's reading, if you got insomnia. I was hoping for something a little bit more exciting, like UFOs or something. Okay. So everything here... Everything about Gumshoe. I guess we can maybe talk to Larry about this? Hey, Larry, there's something I want you to look at. Hey, Nick, I told you I'm a pro, and you don't interrupt a pro when he's working. I don't have time to sit and chat with you, alright? Oh, is that right? Oh, and naturally I've got time for you, though, Maya! We're gonna have to squeeze this guy if we want to get more info out of him, huh? Okay. Can we get anything else out of Larry? Doesn't know anything about Kane. I guess just in case, I'm gonna talk to Gumshoe about a few people. About Ron.
Feel kind of sorry for him. He's kind of a sad young guy.
Yeah, and he seems to have a habit of always getting arrested prematurely.
Well, it's just my personal opinion, but I think the police should have investigated the whole thing more carefully.
But weren't you the one that arrested him with a giant goofy smile on your face? Come on, we don't have time to start with that. Let's just leave it alone. Where's his wife? Doesn't seem to know. Larry? No. About the victim. Detective Gumshoe, tell us more about Mr. Shane Bullard. Shane Blueboard.
That's Kane Bullard, not Shane Bluebeard, pal.
Oh, yeah, the victim in this case just doesn't make much of an impression on me. That's a crazy thing to say. Well, you were the victim up until Mr. Bullard was found dead.
Yeah, and his body wasn't discovered until this morning.
Anyway, we don't have enough information yet. Can you help us out?
Sorry, I'm actually a little confused myself. For some reason, I'm just blabbling like an idiot right now.
Okay, Nick. Now is our chance to get more info about the victim, so hurry up and ask. There we go. Alright. Can you tell us some more info about Mr. Bullard? He was the CEO of KP Security, right? What kind of company is it anyway?
Well, the company basically sends security teams out to buildings to guard them. Mr. Bullard must have had the chance to learn a lot of secrets doing this kind of work.
Oh, and?
And I don't know how to put this, but the guy was kind of a money grubber.
Really? Me too. I just love money. Can't ever get enough. Please stop leaning in towards me like that. You aren't getting to my wallet.
Anyway, it looks like he did some pretty shifty stuff to earn his millions.
Oh, so that's my problem. I need to be shiftier. Let me go already.
Apparently he was involved in selling trade secrets between rival companies.
Oh, that's pretty dirty and underhanded.
Yeah, oh, KB Security used to head security operations against Mask to Mask.
What? Really?
Yeah, and after screwing up so many times, the company's reputation really took a nosedive.
So it really was Bullard who sent Ron the blackmail letter, huh? Okay. Think we got everything. Is there anything here? I doubt you'd have anything. Okay. Yeah. This what I thought. Maybe about Kane. Is there anything about Kane? Oh, I know him! This is Ronnie's boss, the CEO guy! Well, now he's an ex-boss. Someone killed him last night. Naturally, I know that! He was a pretty sly man, let me tell you. Oh, really? You bet he was. He made Ronnie chief of one of the security teams. But that was just so he could work him like a slave. Did Mr. Delight ever have a problem with Mr. Bullard himself? Even if he did, you think she'd ever tell you about it? Well, Ronnie isn't the type to complain about that kind of thing. I tried to get him to talk to me about work, but he never would. Interesting, okay. Is Ronnie at the detention center yet? Is he out of questioning? He's not, okay. What am I missing here? I can still go to @me. Whoa, this place is literally crawling with cops. What did you expect? Now that they know he was actually Mask to Mask, this must be incredibly embarrassing for them, don't you think? Yeah, I guess they're trying to make up for it by tearing the place apart. Hey, I just noticed, Gumshoe is nowhere to be seen. Well, he is a homicide detective. He's probably working on the murder case. But wasn't he in charge of the Mask to Mask investigation all the way up till yesterday? As a matter of fact, he didn't even save over our file. Well, a murder case is a lot more exciting, isn't it? He'd say something like, "There is nothing like a good murder case, pal." Points for the quality of the impression, but I'm not sure Gumshoe has bloodlust, Maya. Okay. Oh, I can't even investigate anything here. Weird. I can still go here, too. They're Treasures of Curain exhibit is all ruined now. Maya, I'm sorry, it's just so sad. This was our big chance for everyone to learn about spirit channeling. Maybe I can cheer her up somehow. Well, now that we've got the Sacred Urn back, maybe they can reopen it. Really? Sure, maybe you can label it the Urn of Damask's Desires. That would probably attract a lot of attention. Whoa. Whoa, whoa! That's brilliant, Nick! We could clean up and be filthy rich! Woohoo! I don't know, surprisingly easy. There's still all this, but it's mostly the same. Anything in the basement? Go. Well, this is where the pink paint came from. And Adrian Andrews. Oh, it's you, Mr. Wright. Miss Andrews. What's she still hanging around down here for? So how is it going? What about the Sacred Urn? The urn? Oh, it's been taken care of already. What do you mean, oh, that? Taken care of? Do you mean it's been found? Yes! It was brought in during the trial today. Wow, really? You really are the greatest, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright had nothing to do with it. It was Damask's wife that found it. No, it wasn't his wife. It was the other fanboy's wife. Whatever. Well, anyway, I'm so relieved. Okay, we can talk to her about stuff. Okay. I just heard all about it on the news. So the detective was actually the thief all along. Looks that way right now. It's my fault. I'm the one who ended up hiring Damask to guard the treasures. Don't blame yourself. You were just doing your job. Hey, Nick, if she wants to apologize, you should let her. So, when was it that you hired Detective Atme again? About 20 days ago. And when was it that Damask's calling card arrived? That was about 10 days ago. So he sent a calling card to the very place he was hired to guard. I guess that's it then. Detective Atme must have really wanted the Sacred Urn after all. Guess so. What? So Damask murdered someone as well? Well, that's how things look right now. Yes, but I thought that he was here stealing the urn at the time. Well, we're talking about a criminal mastermind, so anything is possible. Nick, let's get down to business already. On the night of the theft, did you notice anything suspicious about Detective Atme? No, I couldn't have. After all, he was hidden the entire time. I never even caught a glimpse of him. He claims that's the way he always operates. That's just what he says so he can have an alibi while he commits the thefts himself. Yeah, he was caught in the crime scene photo dressed up as Damask pretty well. I'm so glad that you got your Sacred Urn back. Yes, but there's still something that bothers me about it. What is it? Not exactly sure. But somehow the urn that came back seems different. Really? You wouldn't know anything about that, would you, Miss Andrews? No, I don't know anything. Why would I? Psychlock. Yep, as soon as like a... How do you know? Psychlocks. What do you think this means, Nick? It means the person that holds the secret to the mystery of the Sacred Urn is our very own Miss Andrews. Okay. I was gonna stream for longer, but my class is starting soon, and also my tummy is feeling a little upset. So I want to take care of that before my class starts. So I'm gonna save right here. I have some stuff to work on tonight. I might be able to finish this investigation afterward. So we might pick up later today. We'll see. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one.